Big Show. Made it on the bench, food truck, everything under the sun right now. What you got going on today?
We're doing some hibachi. Right, we got steak hibachi, shrimp hibachi, right, some chicken hibachi, then we got some stuffed turkey legs with some mac and cheese, then we got some brisket mac and cheese.
How did you get into the food industry to start off with?
100% accident. So we did a Jamaican, not Jamaican, but a Carnival in Miami. Saw that there was a way to make some money, and we jumped in it since.
What's been like some of the brutal starting business? Right now you got a crazy setup. I'm quite sure it ain't start off like that.
Oh no, you gotta start from the bottom to get to the top. And so we ain't even. So we started out just doing farmers market. Like the first event we did was the well, like I said, the Miami Carnival. I made $900 in 30 minutes, and I was like, yo, there's better ways to make money. It took me roughly 6 years from then, 6 maybe 7 years from then, before I was able to make that type of money again. You make it once, you think you know what you're doing, and then you realize you don't got a clue what it is that you're doing. And so it takes time. It takes years to build, especially depending on what it is that you're, giving to people, how you present it, everything. It takes time. It doesn't just happen.
What was some of the problems that you going through that period?
What do you mean by problems?
You said it took you 6 years to make that money again from that.
So in all this stuff, you got to be experienced. So you got to gain experience. The only way you gain experience is by working and getting involved in things. If you're not working and getting involved, you can't gain no experience. And so when we did that one thing in Miami, right, and we did that, we thought that was great money. Turns out we were really doing nothing, right? And so the more you do it, especially like what we do, we travel and we do this stuff all around the country, you gotta learn how to turn, because you don't got a lot of time to turn. You only got a certain time, certain windows to turn, and so you're consistently changing and figuring out what's the fastest way to get food out. Get quality food out, not just food out.
Some of the other people I spoke to, said they started off locally.
Yeah, I started off, I'm out of California. And so I left Miami, ended up in California. Started out at a farmer's market. Right, started out Nissan Altima, sticking the grill in the back, pulling the grill out, right, working the farmer's market. From the farmer's market, went to a larger market, a local market. It happened like every Thursday, and it was consistent, it was larger. And then we outgrew that, met someone that gave me a taste of the road, started traveling on the road, right? Then I realized I wasn't ready for the road, all that stuff. And so, it's a consistent making yourself over. You just don't start, you gotta build to it.
Quite sure your menu had expanded. What were some of those first dishes that you was making?
Jamaican food, right? So we make Jamaican food no matter what, right? But I went to California and they don't know nothing about Jamaican food, not like that. So we had a Bob Marley festival and we sit there, we make some jerk chicken, some brown stew, some escovitch fish, rice and peas, the whole Jamaican shebang that everybody, that now people are realizing more and more, right? And people pulled up and was like, yo, why that fish looking at me? Hey, why this chicken got bone in it? And so we took the Jamaican flavor and put it on barbecue and started barbecuing and gave them a flavor that they didn't know. They knew barbecue, so then we pivoted by putting the barbecue as with a little Jamaican flair that the people didn't know. And so, and it's funny because like, what we tend to do is we tend to stick to our heritage. And a lot of people don't adapt. And so if you don't know how to adapt, you can't grow. And so what I had to realize was like, I'm the Jamaican in California. California don't know nothing about Jamaicans, especially where I live, right? So what we had to do was we took our flavor, food vibes, food we are doing things, put it on the food and serve it to people. And then the next thing you know, the barbecue became my own style.
So explain your setup. You got several grills and several other things down.
Can you see all of it? I hope you can see all of it. We're a little messy right now. We in the game. But we're doing hibachi on this side. We got the barbecue coming out of that side. We're doing some stuffed turkey legs. We finish them off in the oven after we smoke them. Right, we got the mac and cheese on the stove. Right, it's a simple setup, simple menu, nothing crazy, just a simple menu.
You do a bit, but you say you do have a truck.
I have a food truck. I got a food truck in California. It's a different business that we manage called the Big Show BBQ.
Often do you come around with the truck?
Truck shop, it's always around. It's available anytime. We also got a restaurant, Jerk Jamaican, in Temecula. So we found a way to give them the Jamaican vibe, you know?
You got the restaurant. Which one came first? The restaurant, the truck, and most people are saying that they lose their
So let me put it this way. A lot of people was pushing me towards the restaurant. Now get it, this is not where I started. I never even saw myself cooking, right? I'm more about the business than anything else, right? So a lot of people was pushing me towards the restaurant, but the best thing I did was take on the road events. It took longer, but it taught me more. It taught us how to be able to turn food, how to keep food, all that stuff. You know, it showed us how to, you know, network with people, market with people. So when we went into brick and mortar, it made it so much simpler. Right, so we got the food truck first. We got the food truck during the pandemic. Scaled that during the pandemic. Started, you know, getting back into the events after the, you know, everything kind of simmered down. And that's that. You can find us online, the Big Show BBQ. Right, and you know, the only thing I can tell everybody is never trust a fat vegan.